Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one that is very twisted actually. Like it may seem like I'm telling you not to be an entrepreneur, but in real sense I'm just trying to let you know what it actually takes to be an entrepreneur. And if you're the type that can actually handle it, then yeah, you can go ahead and be an entrepreneur. But like, let me just let you know every single thing. Basically, so far from my experience being a creative, being an entrepreneur, that's basically who I am. Honestly, like everything about me is just about being creative, creating things, having ideas, bringing my ideas to reality, and all that fun stuff. So that being said, let's get into this video. So the first thing that I actually want to say is the fact that funding is not really available, especially for the fact that I don't come from a rich family. If I had like a very rich family, like I come from a very rich family, I would definitely have had the necessary funding for me to start my business. But like I didn't have that. All I had was like normal allowance that I get from my parents when I was in school. And I basically made do with that and I started with that. And because of that, my business hasn't, I won't even lie, like my business has not gone to that stage where I actually wanted to be at this point in time, because I didn't start with funding. I didn't have enough money for marketing. I was just basically dwelling on the little audience that I had, and that's like the little bit of like people that knew me and all that. So not having funding in your business can actually frustrate the hell out of you, because then it's going to lead to the next thing I'm going to talk about. Yeah, it's going to lead to not getting sales. Like when you start, right, you don't have the money to start. You obviously cannot even get funding because like from maybe grants and stuff, because it's not like readily available. There are not a lot of opportunities like that are available. Or if you even find one opportunity, there are many people contesting for it. Like the one grant that I actually applied for, I did not get it because there were a lot of people contesting for it, and people that were even contesting were people that had already even made it. Imagine Nuban Beauty and me contesting for the same grant. Like how? No, explain to me how that would work out for me. Exactly. So like that kind of thing basically will cause you not to have so much sales when you start. And the fact that you don't have sales as an entrepreneur, you start to think that okay, am I doing something wrong? What is going on? What exactly did I do wrong? What can I do to improve? Or then you start to break down and cry. Especially like for me, I actually did cry a lot. I'm a very emotional person, and I actually did cry a lot in this like phase of my life. I won't say that I've actually recovered. I've not recovered because I've still not been able to get funding. I read a tweet recently that actually said this guy, he created a website that actually helps you to like design your logo and stuff like that, but like it's not like other logo generators. So it's actually created by actual brand designers. So what you're getting is actually something that suits your brand. Okay, so or something that you can actually develop on. Do you understand? So like he said that when he launched his website, he had over 3,000 visitors on his website, and none of them were actually paying for them. But then he realized 3 years on that they actually were watching what was going on the website. They kept checking, like they actually do need this service, but like they didn't have the money for it. And 3 years later, he was able to get like paying clients, paying customers on his website and all. So like those kind of things, if you are not the type that is patient enough to wait for that moment to come, I don't think entrepreneurship is for you. Like, I mean, you can't keep, like, I mean, it's a lot. Like, it's really a lot. Another thing that I did face from experience is having to start over. So, like, when I started my business, especially if you do not know what you're doing, and this is why I always advertise my consultation. I do consultation, guys. And, like, I'm doing this consultation because I don't want you guys to start on the wrong foundation. If you start on the wrong foundation, you definitely have to start over at a point. Like, there's no even two way about it. When I started my business, Garneta Industries. Serifix was under it, like it was a business with subsidiaries, and I had 7 subsidiaries at that point, and like not all of them were functioning, but I had them in plan. Like I had my business plan full blown, like everything blown out, and like I had ideas. Like this was actually a business with 7 subsidiaries, like 7 smaller companies under it, and then one was fashion, and the other was brand design that I had started. Now I had put them together without understanding branding and marketing. So along the way I was getting confused, and some other people were getting confused. I was getting confused as to what I was doing, until when I realized that Serifix has nothing to do with Garneta Industries. Garneta Industries promotes African tribes and cultures. It's a more that's through art and design. It's more creative, more art inclined, sculpting, things like that. Afrocentric products are being produced in Garneta Industries. Whereas Serifix was just doing brand design, and like I didn't know, I was just jamming everything together and I had to actually start over again, and that was when I split them separately, and I called them 2 different businesses, because they're actually 2 different businesses. They are targeting 2 different markets, and they actually need 2 different kinds of brand identity, because they are not under the same industry. So like having things like that, I didn't know at that time, and that's actually why I decided to just do this consultation. So if anyone is interested in my consultation, I'll put up details in the description box for where you can actually book a consultation. I have 3 consultation packages. I have the one where I teach you every single thing about branding, which is the most expensive, and then I have 2 other ones, which is one is for pricing. Basically, I help you figure out actually how to price your work. I also have videos on pricing. I'm going to link up with the cards. I think it's this way here. I'll link up with the cards for you guys to check that out. Videos on pricing, and I also do consultation that if you want to use the video, you can. If you should type that want someone to actually do it for you, then you can make me for the consultation. That's actually the cheapest consultation that I have. And then the second one is a Q&A session where I answer, especially for people that have already started business and are confused. I can answer some of your questions, and then can do that. That's like the major point. So if you guys are interested in consultation, you can check the link in the description and place your order. I actually have 4 slots open every single month for across all consultations. Like I only accept 4 per month. So if you book and you're like the 5th person, you move to the next month like that. So yeah, that's another thing that entrepreneurship really entails. Like you really have, like at some point you definitely have to like start over. Not maybe start over as in over. Like people outside would not know, but like you inside know that things have changed and you're actually going back to square one. Like it's really, that's happened to me 3 times. Like it's not even funny. Like 3 freaking times. Yeah. So another issue is having rush of ideas, and the reason why I say this is an issue is because having multiple ideas, you tend to get confused as to which one is actually right, which one you should pursue, which one should actually be thrown in, and which one should be combined with another. You don't know how to go about it, because then you're like having so many ideas, and like you don't know if it's the right time for you to pursue one or not, and all that. And that can be really frustrating, and you can just really go into the state of depression, because then you're thinking too much, you're overthinking, you can start to cry. This has happened to me before, so like I'm not even lying, like I'm not joking, like I'm being frank, like I'm being serious. This thing has happened to me before, and it's not even funny at all. Like currently in a state of creative block. I'm trying to actually get to understand my personal brand and what I actually want to portray, because I noticed that my followers are not growing, like nothing. It's growing day by day, but I keep losing and I keep gaining, so like it's kind of like stable. So like I'm trying to understand what exactly I'm trying to do here and all that. But then at the end of the day, it still boils down to me trying to help people, trying to teach basically about things that I experienced in my life as an entrepreneur and as a creator. So, and I actually did speak to someone, my friend, his name is Dimeji, and he actually told me that if I'm doing something like because of who I am and why I love doing it, then it's much easier that way. So like the same thing, if you are going to like start a business or like having ideas and all, those ideas, that business, everything that you're doing basically should be based on what you love, and that's actually what will keep you going. That's like the only thing that's going to keep you going. So like that's just my advice basically. So like if you're the type of person that is in this situation, you're like confused, any of the situations this guy mentioned, just keep pushing. And if you're the type that you cannot handle it, don't even bother. Like entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Like it's not for everybody. I mean, it can't be for everybody. If everybody's an entrepreneur, who's going to work for the entrepreneur? So entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And if you're the type that actually can handle this, and you are going to pursue your dream, pursue what you love, pursue your vision, then you can go for it. I encourage you, I support you. In fact, let's do it this way. If you have anything that you actually want to achieve, anything that you love to do, anything that you really, really want to do, put it in the comment section. Just let me know about it. If it's something that actually interests me, I can see if we can work together and create something together. Let's just see, and just put in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that actually helped. I feel like this is like very, very personal, and also like I feel like it's relatable, because I know that there are other people there that are going through this and all. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.